Well, Marvel and Disney are truly screwed because the Marvel visual effects workers have unanimously voted yes to unionize. Now, I've covered this a few times in terms of Disney had a bunch of people looking to unionize, Marvel had a bunch of people looking to unionize, but it's gone ahead now, so this is the update on that. And yeah, this isn't, it's not clickbait, like they are absolutely screwed. I mean, the current strikes have got the industry on its knees, its absolute breaking point. So, when I say that, Marvel is screwed and Disney is screwed, this is not a stretch. This is, they will hold them by the balls. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, actually. I think that VFX workers are massively underpaid and overworked, and it's one of those things that we know what they can do when they're given appropriate budgets and time. A lot of it is time. They don't have enough time to render things. So yeah, I'd say good on the VFX workers, quite frankly, massively so. So let's take a look at this. This is on the Hollywood Reporter. So look, it's official. In a unanimous vote, the visual effects employees at Marvel Studios voted to unionize with IATSE in a closely watched election held by the National Labour Relations Board. The vote marks the first time a unit of solely VFX workers has unionized with IATSE. The industry is now... the landscape of the industry is shockingly different now. So voting closed on Monday after the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, IATSE, Disney Marvel reached a stipulated election agreement last month. According to today's announcement from IATSE, there was a high turnout from the roughly 50 Marvel employees, which includes jobs such as VFX coordinators, data wranglers. The result was expected, it was all but confirmed they were going to do this, as a supermajority of these workers had already signed authorization cards indicating they wish to be represented by the union. The next step for the union is to engage in collective bargaining negotiations with the studio to draft a union contract. A date for these negotiations has yet to be scheduled. I tell you what, if this doesn't go the way they want, Marvel are screwed. Disney are screwed. It's not an overstatement. Honestly, in the bin. They're going to just be on their knees again. So roughly 18 staffers that work in VFX at Walt Disney Pictures are also voting on unionization. That vote began Friday and runs through to October 2nd. In both cases, this includes those employed directly by the studio. It doesn't include thousands of artists who work on Marvel and Disney movies through third-party VFX companies, and that's the shame. Now, the Walt Disney Pictures VFX artists, they will vote as well. That's guaranteed. It's all but confirmed. But this is part of the issue overall, isn't it? Is that this is only in-house workers, direct employees, and they can still hold the company to ransom anyway. But it is a shame that the other VFX workers can't jump in on some form of unionization because they are the ones which are massively overworked as well. So with these elections, IATSE wishes to form a new broad national VFX local that it hopes to launch before the end of the year. IATSE organiser Mark Patch says the aim would be to have members of such a local under the basic agreement contract already used by entertainment workers in 13 locals, including the International Cinematographers Guild, Motion Pictures Editors Guild, and Art Directors Guild. The current basic agreement expires in 2024, and negotiations for a new contract are expected to begin next March. And that will not go down very well, I'm sure. So here's a statement anyway. Today, VFX workers at Marvel Studios spoke with a unanimous collective voice, demanding fair pay for the hours they work, healthcare, a safe and sustainable working environment, and respect for the work they do. There could be no stronger statement highlighting the overwhelming need for us to continue our work and bring union protections and standards to all VFX workers across the industry. And there could be no stronger example of the courage and solidarity of these workers than each and every one of them declaring, "Union, yes." Sure. So the Marvel vote comes after a tumultuous several months in this field. In March, Marvel fired Victoria Alonso, who oversaw VFX at the studios. That's hilarious. Though the departure was said to be over issues unrelated to those duties, I doubt it. I bet it's definitely part of it. Marvel also made headlines when anonymous VFX pros complained about untenable working conditions, including long hours and 7-day work weeks. These concerns, as well as unpaid overtime, credits, wages, and retirement benefits, are among the key issues identified by VFX workers that they would like to see change. A decade ago, following the bankruptcy of the Rhythm and Hues in the wake of finishing its Oscar-winning work on Life of Pi, the VFX industry actively explored the potential of a union, as well as other efforts to change what is viewed in the community as a broken business model. And it is broken, and this is why most people don't care about the writers, they don't care about the actors, but most people care about the VFX workers. Most people are on side here, on the VFX workers side. So there you have it. Not much else really to go into. It's just a quick news report, just an update on it all. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so let me know down below. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Cheers guys, take care, bye bye now.